Its history dates back nearly a century, but for the last several years, Mariners Lake in Newport News hasn't been publicly accessible. Well, that all changed this weekend. As News 3 anchor Anthony Sabella shows us, it's now more accessible than ever.
It's great fishing out here, calm waters. I used to swim out here when I was a kid, so I'm a hometown boy.
Bill Wallace says he wasn't dressed Sunday to launch on a kayak or a john boat because he didn't believe it when he heard public access to Mariners Lake back open to the public for the first time in years.
Closed in 2016. We haven't had john boats and fishing available since 2015.
Kelly Garner, program manager for the lake, says erosion and overfishing forced the closure back then. And since then, the Mariners Museum and Park has been working to reforest the shoreline with native plant species. A positive fish population survey showed the lake's health was good enough to let people back on. Saturday marked the first day back for Mariners Lake, people getting to see the new launch point and ADA accessible ramp. Garner says not only are the john boats back, but kayaks are available to rent too. Fishing is catch and release for those with licenses, or maybe it's just a relaxing couple hours on the lake you're looking for. Either way, Garner tells me the public was eager to return to these calm waters.
We have so many people who've experienced fishing with family, friends, loved ones, and the ability to be able to provide this as a very safe space for beginning paddlers, and especially for younger paddlers or for people with varied abilities to be able to get on the water.
Now, one thing that's brand new is this. It's an adaptive kayak launch. It's for folks who might use a wheelchair or maybe they have mobility issues. All you got to do is use the bar, or you can use these straps right here, slide yourself into the kayak, and then use these rails to launch. Garner says the new launch space and equipment cost tens of thousands of dollars, made possible by generous donations. Next is hopefully scoring grant dollars to build an education space and make the rest of the launch area more accessible to all. In the meantime, those who grew up visiting Mariners Lake are just happy to get back on.
Definitely. I might even come back this afternoon.
In Newport News, Anthony Sabella, News 3.